This is Roger Hubbard, and Job. Job is is thinking his life has no hope. You know, he had horrible things happen to him, and you know, I'm not saying this happened to Job, but I'm saying it will happen to us if we open our minds and our hearts to the devil. He'll be quick to jump in there and tear us apart. And it even happens when we're trying, when we don't even do that. We have some hills to climb, but we have a hope, and our hope is in the Lord Jesus Christ. And he is a wonderful, wonderful counselor. And even in the midst of our deepest trials, he's there for us. So I want to encourage you in that way. But let's go to see Job, and he's before Jesus. And so he's there before you can become a Christian, but at least he does know God. All right. Has not man a hard service on earth? And are not his days like the days of a hired hand? Like a slave who longs for the shadow, and like a hired hand who looks for his wages. So I am allotted months of emptiness, and nights of misery are a portion to me. When I lie down, I say, when shall I arise? But the night is long, and I'm full of tossing till the dawn. My flesh is clothed with worms and dirt. My skin hardens, then breaks out fresh. My days are swifter than a weaver's shuttle, and come to their end without hope. You know, he lost all of his wealth, and he's lost his health too now, because the devil has struck his health. And that is something. God does not make us sick or hurt us or kill us. That's the devil that does that. God has made us well. Look how the Lord came and made everybody well. That's what we have now. Remember that my life is a breath. My eye will never again see good. The eye of him who sees me will behold me no more. While your eyes are on me, I shall be gone. As the cloud fades and vanishes, so he who goes down to Sheol does not come up. He returns no more to his house, nor does his place know him anymore. Therefore I will not restrain my mouth. I will speak in the anguish of my spirit. I will complain in the bitterness of my soul. Am I the sea or a sea monster, that you may set a guard over me? When I say my bed will comfort me, my couch will ease my complaint, then you scare me with dreams and terrify me with visions, so that I would choose strangling and death rather than my bones. I guess he was referring to Eliphaz's speech earlier about him being and seeing a spirit at night. I loathe my life. I would not live forever. Leave me alone, for my days are a breath. What is man that you make so much of him, and that you set your heart on him? Visit him every morning and test him every moment? How long will you not look away from me, nor leave me alone till I swallow my spit? If I sin, what do I do to you, you watcher of mankind? Why have you made me your mark? Why have I become a burden to you? Why do you not pardon my transgression and take away my iniquity? For now I shall lie in the earth. You will seek me, but I shall not be. Poor old Job, he just has no hope right now. He's just so torn down with misery. We cannot let ourselves do that. We have the Lord Jesus Christ. We have God's precious promises. And like it says in 4:20, I will not struggle with the promises of God because of unbelief. Because I know God's faith is good and he will bless me. That's Romans 4:20. I will not struggle at God's promises. Abraham didn't. Even though he was 100, he still had that child. We have hope. Let's keep it. Okay, things get miserable for us, but let's keep our hope and our promise and God's promises in our mind. Okay, and now we go to, again, the Old Testament. The Old Testament sometimes is not real encouraging. Sometimes there's some verses in there that are very encouraging, but sometimes not so much.